Hey, look, you can take anything good and turn it into bad or something negative. That's just a fact. You can do it. Anybody can do it. I mean, hell, I can sit down with you and have a conversation, and I can take you can give me any scenario, anything, and I can tell you how it can be weaponized against somebody. And women just happen to be the number one thing that's being weaponized in society. It's one of them for sure. Besides drugs and all that shit or whatever, alcohol or whatever. I mean, I don't alcohol ain't never been no good. The drugs ain't never been no good. But a woman is kind of neutral. A woman could go either way. When you meet her. That's why there's no such thing as a good woman. There's no such thing as a good woman. There's no angels out here. There's no angels out here. What you have to find the woman that's good for you. That's willing to trust your leadership. You got to find a woman that will raise a certain type of way with morals and values. Now, she might have strayed off on a different path away from her morals and values, but it's still there at the core of who she is if she were raised that way. So you have to find the girl that's for you. You have to find the people that's for you. It could be your tribe, it could be one woman, whatever. That's how it really is out here. There's no angels out here. Everybody been through something or will go through something at some point in time. Unless you meet her in high school and y'all grow up and y'all graduate together and y'all been together since high school. Okay, that's a different story. But if you graduated college, got a job, and you meet her at your job, 9 times out of 10, she's probably been through something or going through something. But if y'all graduated high school together, then went to college together, and you might have met her in college, and y'all graduated college together, that's a little different. But if that ain't the case, if she's 30 years old, you 31, you meet her in the job, or you met her, I don't know, some conference or wherever you met her. You met her on vacation or whatever. 9 times out of 10, she hasn't been through something. She been through something. Could be family related, or could be some friends, or she might have got her heart broken, whatever. Well, there's no angels out here. And you should assume that she done slept with more guys than you think. And you should assume that she probably slept with a guy that she probably didn't like. You should assume that. You don't even have to ask. Just assume it. Might not be true, but eventually, if you stay around her long enough and get to know her, you're gonna find out all of that and some. But your job is to get to know her morals, her values, how she grew up, where she grew up at. Where someone grew up at, town, city, country, that's very important. So you got to find out all of this. This is why when I meet somebody, hey, well, she could be online. I always ask, first thing I ask is where they're from. I want to know where they're from. Where they're from is very important. Could be country, city, state, whatever. Province, whatever. I want to know where they're from. That's gonna start me. That's the beginning of where I get to know her. Every time I meet somebody, hey man, how you doing? Where you from? What's up, sweetheart? Where you from? Where you from? What's your name? That's how I do it. You know, that's gonna tell. Because see, the good news is for me, I've traveled a lot of these places, a lot of these countries where people came from. So that gives me a pretty good idea of their mindset, how they think. You know, that's very important. But ain't no angels out here, ain't no saints, ain't no Mother Teresa's out here, buddy. If you think there's a Mother Teresa out here, you're delusional. You're delusional. You better catch them out of high school or college if you're looking for a saint. Catch them out of high school or college, and y'all grow together. That's the only way. But if that ain't the case, ain't no saints and Mother Teresa's out here, not out in these streets.